Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. All these games got weird names and stuff, but in this video, I'm going to be running the Daytona 500 because this game is turning 20 years old this year. And yeah, I got my Daytona 500 hat. Now, before we actually get into this, I'm going to go to my NASCAR. I'm going to click on the settings and show you what my preset for all the difficulty and race length that we're going to set to 100%. We're going to turn off the unlimited fuel and tires, normal damage, caution flags. We're going to have the caution flags turned off. That way it's a full green flag race. A classic. For some reason, you have to go to race modes to do a single race. But yeah, I know it's set to custom, and we're going to go into the Cup Series. I am going to run this race with a driver that is on a team that is really good at super speedway racing now, and that is Mark Martin. We're going to try to get Mark Martin at Daytona 500. Not going to use the Pfizer car. We're going to use the Oscar Mayer car because we got the wieners, we got the mayonnaise, we got the cheese, and then we got another kind of cheese on the back of the car. And it's a beautiful paint job. It sticks out. We don't even have paint jobs anymore. They're all wraps. I'm going to go up. We're going to find Daytona. And yeah, this is actually one of the hardest games to run the Daytona 500 in my opinion, or at least win it, because it's hard to bump draft, and then it's also hard to not have the field break up because they stack up and they wreck off of the corners.
One word describes the place and the race every driver dreams about. A dream about winning, a dream about glory, a dream about history. That word is Daytona. Today, the dream of one driver will come true as EA Sports presents the Daytona 500.
Thank you, Bill Weber. I think that was Bill Weber. Now I'm going to go to qualifying just to make sure we actually start last in this darn thing. Otherwise it defaults to like 22nd or something. If you turn off the mirror and the HUD, you realize this game has like the same track models and car models as NASCAR Thunder 2004, making it actually difficult to tell the games apart. Some of the same situations with NASCAR Thunder 2003 even. But obviously, there's larger differences between those cars in that game. Okay, I'm going to slow down and make sure that we actually start last year. Originally, I gave this idea to Kamikaze Games. And he used to do a lot of 100% length races on his channel ages ago. A lot, more like 2. But he hates NASCAR and all that stuff, and I don't blame him, so gave it to What If, and then he went and paged Tony Stewart, destroyed his car, and then Elliott Sadler won. So he tried again, and then he dumped Jeff Gordon on the final lap, and he won the race that way. But, yeah, this is a really freaking hard race. But what can I bring new to the table after What If has already done and won the race? Well, no share draft, visually impaired, I ain't gonna be able to see a damn thing. This is what the game looks like whenever I don't have my glasses on, by the way. Hopefully I can make a nice representation in editing. Yeah, so yeah, put it back to normal. I am trying to pull behind Dale Jr., but he keeps slowing down. Oh, and then I got Scott Wimmer behind me. I think it's Scott Wimmer. Get off the apron. The car doesn't like that. So that is the first lap of the visually impaired Daytona 500. And I don't think this is legally blind because I can see stuff. I can see colors and moving things. But, I mean, maybe this is competitively blind. This is, what do they call that Olympic shit? The handicap Olympics? I don't know what they call it. I've done forgot. The wheelchair Olympics. Something like that. But, yeah, I mean, this is that, except it's racing at 200 miles an hour. Would you stop that? I don't like that. They keep getting runs and trying to stick their noses underneath me. This car does not react well to things, at least compared to the previous games. I mean, you touch something, you lose all freaking control of the car a lot faster. Like, stop! Just stop being next to me and trying to block me whenever I'm there. And I'm just trying to push you and bump draft, and we just can't make it happen. I also can't even see that well in the first place. I can't tell if I'm underneath him just yet or not, but I'm trying to just give them little shoves from the rear. Does this say I'm already 4 seconds behind? Is that 3 seconds behind? I can't even read the interval. So we got another 197 laps of me running this race without being able to see. I think it says Jeff Gordon is leading right now. So I'm going to give you a shove. Please, if you're not going to hold the inside and you're not going to go and you're just going to check up for the guy in front of you, then just get out of the way. It's a dangerous game we're playing here. And also, they cheat. They do this thing where they can stay on your outside all on their own, and then if you go to their outside, they just go flying past you. I mean, you're slow on the bottom of these guys. You cannot carry momentum in the corners. It makes moving to the front very difficult. Okay, I can't drive on the apron, though. You barely touch the apron, your car just whips around. Not as bad as the future games, but enough to the point where you just don't want to touch it. I have to get on the apron whenever I go down pit road. Get off the apron! I don't like how this game drives that much. It drives okay. I mean, goddamn, I prefer the driving of like Heat 2 and 3 over this. Until you start touching things, and then, well, this one, it succeeds the arcade test. It's a lot more arcadey. And in a challenging manner, it's so easy to lose control of the damn car. But it's not like piracy or anything like that, where it just flips out from touching anything. Old piracy games I've touched on. I wish y'all would stop getting runs and taking them and passing me. I mean, I already passed you, so you don't need to be passing me back. My car can't just stay fast in the corners. I don't know how much is actually going in the video or not. This has been quite the challenge, a number of attempts to actually make this happen without dying halfway through the race, or a quarter of the race. See, I got this big old run, and then my car just slowed itself down. I didn't touch anything. They give you air pockets and air bubbles. You pull it behind someone's car, and it just doesn't bump draft. It checks itself up. Okay, so we're going to get a run. We're going to pass Joni Machek. And then my car's going to slow down for Bobby Levon. They didn't tell it to, but it did. And it says we're still like 3 seconds back. It's best to stay on the bottom off these corners, because when there is a wreck, it's usually because somebody slides up into another guy on the outside. Maybe I'll be putting outtakes at the end of the video whenever I get this damn race over with. I'm already up to 17th. And we get up to 17th place, and then all is still right here in front of me. Where things actually become difficult is whenever you get caught up in some kind of accident, some kind of stack up, and you lose a number of seconds, and then you spend all race trying to bump draft and catch the leader. But then you gain some, you lose some. You gain some, you lose some, because you can lose up to 4 seconds, 5 seconds on pit road. I do not know why. I mean, we're talking Roush pit crews here, but it does not matter. You can go into career mode and you can hire the best pit crew possible. You can put that on your team, max it out, pay for everything, and then still making mistakes, losing you several seconds. And it's like, what can be done? That's bad game functionality. There's no progression. They just make it so there's nothing you can do about it. Just blunders all the time. And you'll notice that some AI drivers, they have fast pit crews, others have slow ones, but none of them can lose as much time as you. You know, one of my attempts at running this race, I took a pit stop, and I had a faster pit stop repairing damage than I did not repairing damage because of some slow pit stop. I was trying to work with Jimmy Johnson, past Jimmy Johnson, or something like that. Something involving Jimmy Johnson. Now I've got these fantasy cars and Ryan Newman. I could tell Jimmy's got his platinum car because there's no blue on it. I kept on looking for blue because I knew it was Jimmy Johnson, but there was nothing, it was just platinum. I'm trying to get into the top. Am I in the top 10? I can't tell what position I'm in. Okay, I'll pull back behind you again since my car does not have freaking horsepower or momentum to make passes. Here we go. I mean, I don't know how What If was ever doing. I mean, he was getting momentum and making big old passes on the outside, and then you go do it on the inside. He just fly past them into the corner and clear. My car just ain't doing that shit. I'm always, doing little bump drafts, but if I come from a distance, then maybe I have more momentum, but I can't even see how close I am to cars in the first place. It always slows itself down, so what's the point? So we finally passed him, but then there's a big gap between us and those guys. Yeah, my heater is coming on because it's getting cold in here. I'm not going to turn off my heater and air conditioner for my videos anymore because, I don't know, I just want to have fun. I shouldn't have to be miserable for 30 minutes or an hour on a game just to have better sound quality or some shit. And it's a more realistic setting. People have their air conditioners and their heaters on while they play their video games, so whenever mine comes on, you know that I get to be warm while I play the game. So we all benefit. Realistic setting. Damn it, Tony. Well, why is he trying to block me? I'm underneath him. You have my car underneath this guy, and then he's still trying to run me off the track. So, I mean, I think it says we're 2.5 seconds back or something. No, that's like 2.9. Still squeaks. Can't read it. And this attempt is definitely going better than most of them usually do. I mean, it can be okay if there's a wreck and then you get involved and you collect damage. Then you'd be like 15 seconds behind, but you can make up like 4 to 5 seconds on the track in between each segment of pit stops. But the problem with that is I might just lose it all on pit road. So I just don't know what I'm going to do whenever we have to take our rounds of pit stops and I'm not leading. I have to drive away. So I think the main goal in all this is to get to the lead and then catch a lap car or something and drive away from everyone else, if I can manage. Because even that's difficult because the leaders are the fastest ones. They can drive away from everyone else on their own. I don't know how, but they can do it. We got all our Roush cars up here. I mean, Kurt Busch, Matt Kenseth. You got me, Mark Martin. There's Elliott Sadler. He's one of the good drivers in these 2004, 2005, even 2006 NASCAR games. Was he really that competitive in that 3-year span? They just started making his ratings so he's one of the top 5 drivers. I mean, they were even kind of doing that with Dale Jarrett. They were making him really competitive even though he had fallen off probably 2 or 3 years prior. See, look, you see that? I pull out from behind him and then it just slows down. It checked itself up. They started doing this in NASCAR Thunder 2003, I believe. And then they added a bump drafting effect in this game that causes your car to speed up, then slow down, then speed up and slow down. Or, well, the one you're bump drafting, you know, you'll give them a push and then they'll slow down so you can hit them again. It's dumb. So, I mean, I guess we're pulling these Roush drivers with us. We made maybe like half a second on the leader, but yeah, we're up to second. And we're nowhere near Jeff Gordon's. How is Jeff Gordon doing this? I don't know. So I'm going to stay right here. You are going to give me no room, Kurt Busch. Okay, I'm going to slow down so you can pass me. Pass me, Kurt Busch. Pass me. Move that ass, Kurt. Okay. Yeah, well, he's my teammate, so you don't need to block. Actually, because he's my ally, that makes this more difficult, in my opinion. He's going to be trying to let me go instead of staying in my way. See, this is the situation where I need to get Kurt Busch past Jeff Gordon, and then I should be able to just drive away from Jeff Gordon the same way that we caught him. But it all depends on if the game actually lets us do that. Can we please just stay at the bottom of the track? I would like to. Cannot see anything right now because the sun is in my eyes. It's weird to be saying that whenever it's a video game. But no, it is difficult. I'm trying to go down the track. You're just sitting there. I don't like sitting next to the top of the track because then we enter the corner there and then we get stuck. He is kind of defaulting to run the inside of turn 1 on his own, though. Please stop. Damn it, man. How are we going to pass him if you keep going up the track like this off the corner? You're supposed to do that naturally, obviously, but at some point you got to stop to make a pass. Hitting them all sideways and everything because I'm trying to run the track how I want to, not his weird angle that I'm not comfortable with. I wish he would just follow me, but he's not smart enough to do that. He's got Jeff Gordon's trap, so I mean, he's getting away from me. Okay, can you pass him? Yes, you can. Holy shit. Go, pass him. Jeff Gordon got out the way. Now here's a problem. My car sucks on its own, so I need a ton of draft to actually get around Jeff Gordon myself. We should do that here. Yeah. Yeah. New leader. Kurt Busch. My car is bobbling around because we're bump drafting. Okay, so now I got Jeff Gordon for the time being. Where the hell is Kurt Busch going? What did I do wrong? Block Jeff Gordon so I can have a draft from behind, an arrow push of my own to get back to Kurt Busch, and then we're going to drive away. I don't think it matters how many laps I lead. We're not in a championship. This is just a damn race. You know, make up some statistic for most laps led in the Daytona 500. You're not going to beat it because we're not in the 70s anymore. You just lead every single lap. Has anyone ever led every single lap of the Daytona 500? It's too late for that now, so I'm not going to reach for it. Kurt Busch, you fucking asshole. He goes all over the place, and he's so fucking hard to follow, and now I gotta depend on Jeff Gordon to get back to him. That's why this shit is so hard. They're so dumb. Ugh. EA Sports AI. If they're trying to follow you, they're not doing a good job, and if you're trying to follow them, they're unpredictable. Yeah, go ahead and pass me. Yeah, check up a little bit, that way you don't get such a big run. So, Kurt Busch just kind of bashed up my car a little bit by doing that. And I'm trying to just stay on his ass, but he goes up and then down, then up and down. He can't just stay in one freaking place. I fucking hate you, Jeff Gordon! Kurt Busch is heading down pit road. Lap 32, that's early as shit. I'm better off with Jeff Gordon right here, if that's the case. You pit every 32 laps, you come up short. Are you going down the track, Jeff Gordon? No, you're running the very outside of the track. It was so easy to do this shit with Kurt Busch. It was so easy. Jeff Gordon is fucking it up all the time. Where are you going? God, I fucking hate this game. Yeah, fuel tank is almost empty. So, am I on lap 35? This is Jeff Gordon going down pit road. Yeah, this is lap 35. So this text is just going to flash on my ass a bunch. But I reached halfway on fuel on lap 19, which means I can go 18 laps on half a tank. So twice that would be more than 36. Oh my god, they're slightly pulling onto the track. Okay, so my plan is to try to fix the damage a little bit that I have, if that's a thing. And then I'm also going to add a bunch of tire pressure, that way I can carry speed better. Hopefully that actually works. Maybe I can pull off pit road ahead of Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch. That should also be a thing. So we're going to go in. Don't speed in. Okay, so we do that. And any day now, game. Turn that all the way up. Yeah, it fixed a little bit of damage. It looks like we have a bit. McDonald's Bubba car. Yeah, I got McDonald's Bubba Wallace car from last year. My friend sent me a message. I sent him a picture of my 164 display. And it's pretty much all 2023 cars. I'm still waiting on Denny Hamlin's Mavis car. I saw him win in that one in person. And then, I mean, there's others, but I can't think of them right now. So we're going to pull onto the track. And I can't really read the map that well. But, damn, Kurt Busch just freaking nearly crashed into me, and I'm trying to stay off the track. I'm letting off the gas so that I can stay on the apron. Now, I have no one to work with. Kurt Busch is checking out, and he did nothing to return my support. I just lost so much time on pit road. Was it because I fixed the damage? I don't know. I mean, we got a car coming up behind us, though. It looks like it is Matt Kenseth that I'm going to be closing up the gap on Kurt Busch and Jeff Gordon with. I mean, third is pretty good this early on in the race. The problem is if I can't make up that gap entirely. Here's we go, Matt Kenseth. I'm trying to hit the outside wall. I know you're not good at giving me room. Got this other guy behind us. Is that Elliott Sadler? I saw him as he came off pit road earlier. Is Matt Kenseth one of those guys that runs the outside line? I don't like him. Kenseth! Stop running half a lane up, you moron! God! Just run the line I'm running! Yeah, lap 50. There's a whole goddamn 22 laps until we take pit stops. And the worst part of it all is that I still don't have a car to work with. And I am going to run middle line. Yeah. Only a fourth. We're still in the top 5. I mean, my goal is just to finish the best that I can this race. Winning is just such a massive question with this freaking game and its Daytona 500. We have another guy that wants to run the middle line. Kenseth's some teammate here. I mean, he will block the guy that I'm working with. He won't work with me. Whenever I lose him, he just goes ahead and fucks off. Okay. You're not going to pull down in front of me? You're just going to stay at the top of the track? You're stalling us out, man. We're trying to make progress here, and I mean, Tony Stewart's on my outside. You're running the top. You're not giving me the draft. You're keeping us at a stalemate. You fucking moron. Finally, Kenseth is giving me his draft, and we're going to pass Stewart. Oh my god. Great. Unfortunately, we are still right where we were after pit stop. 4 point whatever seconds. Now, if Kenseth could just keep running the same line, we can make up a couple seconds for pit stops again. Now you run the bottom. I'm trying to follow you. You're insane. Are you going to run the bottom or are you not going to run the bottom? It's different shit every time. There's teammate Kurt Busch pitting. Matt Kenseth is taking the lead. And I need to stay with him this time. I need to keep bump drafting. I need to keep gaining time. Well, I want to keep making progress, so I'm going to pass you. And I am not going to speed in. You can barely see the speedometer. There's such a delay on everything. Don't fix damage. How do I still have damage? I fixed damage last time. Alright. Just at some point, I figure I have to take just right side tires. Like, if we have a pit stop late in the race. If we weren't pitting so damn early, we could set it up perfectly so that we come to the end of the race with like 10, 15 laps to go. So this is what the problem is. We got Mark Martin's pit crew. That is the quality of Mark Martin's pit crew. They do that. So we're going to come off pit road. There's Kenseth. He's going to drive off. Move forward, then back, then forward, then back, then forward, then back. And I have no way of catching Matt Kenseth. I need a drafting buddy. There's Kurt Busch. I can't even freaking stay on the apron. You turn all the way, the car goes way too to the inside, way too deep. And if you don't turn enough, you slip onto the track and get nailed. I don't have a drafting buddy again. I hate this fucking game. I mean, there was a guy falling over on pit road, passing Ryan Newman as he's getting up to speed. I mean, I don't like this, but at least we have cars around us that we can work with and stuff. We got someone coming up behind us. That might be Jimmy Johnson. And we got this guy. And I guess we're gonna be settling with them. Is that Tony Stewart? I mean, that would make sense. I'm trying to close the gap. Are you gonna do it, car? Can you do anything? I'm losing positions and losing positions and losing positions. I don't know why. I always have to rely on the guy behind me, not the car in front of me. They're all their cars are better than mine. My car's shit and stupid. Okay, Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, you're going high? Well, go ahead, pass me. Go ahead. No, don't slow down. Speed up. Go. Go. You came off the high side. You got momentum. You got momentum, fuckerhead. Come on. I know how this shit works. I've run the outside line like that. Can you kill your momentum so I can actually push you forward? I mean, he's not going to do that, but it would have been appreciated if they would stop getting momentum, flying past me, then driving off. And anytime they can drive off, they do. They don't even think about their own actual race. They just think about what position that they're in and run full throttle. So we pass Kevin Harvick, and he's nowhere near us. Now we're fifth. This is like the lowest that we've been in ages. Stewart's blocking him, blocking me. I'm going to get a run, and I'm going to pass you. Okay, Stewart, block me. No, stop hitting him. God damn it. This game's too hard. Now I'm losing Stewart. Because you and him and I hate racing. Come on. Come on. Run the inside. I got Jimmy Johnson's draft. Stupid Jimmy Johnson. Stupid Jimmy Johnson. You messed up everything. He keeps on trying to get out of my draft. I need his push. I need Tony Stewart's pull. Send it off hard into 3. I'm trying to make time. I have so far. I could be down to an actual 3-second interval if Jimmy Johnson did not door me. Or nearly door me. Basically sucked the air off my spoiler as we sent it off into turn 3 a couple laps ago. But we're with Tony Stewart. I'm trying to drive away from Jimmy Johnson. Stewart, I don't know what he's doing. He keeps on running the outside, and he loses time by doing that. But then, eventually he realizes that I'm here, and he starts blocking me. I'm losing you. I'm losing you. You're not going to catch the leader like this. I'm losing you, you moron. You're going to run the outside so you lose time again? I don't have anyone behind me to help me out with this shit. Great job! You fucking ruined it again. Now I need Jimmy Johnson again to close up to Tony Stewart. And I'll lose all the time I just made up. This stupid fucking chess match. Fuck chess. I don't want to play chess. I just want to race. I wish the stuff that I did mattered. Instead, they act as stupid as possible and make me work with stupid. Okay, Jimmy. Don't drive away. I let him clear me just in time. Is it 3.5? Something like that. He's running into the wall. Why? Why are you up there? I mean, we're still closing this gap on the leaders somehow, but I can see lap cars. I know that I ain't the leaders because we're still 2.5 seconds. So, Jimmy's got a gap on Stewart. Fuck you, Jimmy Johnson. Fuck you, Jimmy Johnson, retard. I gotta run because you're just not going. And so you did that. Now I'm gonna lose Tony Stewart because you killed my run. You dumb fucking moron. You idiot. You stupid. You imbecile. Fuck you. I hate you. And I hate this game. And I hate these AI. We got lap cars to deal with. And I'm trying to set up to get through them well because you're... So is Tony Stewart gonna let me stay with him? I'm trying to stay in his wake. If I can't stay with him, then I got lap cars. I should be able to run faster than them on my own speed. If they could hold up Stewart, that might help. I don't know. Yeah, we are getting there. Because we're closing it back up again. Barely. We're barely closing this gap. It's so freaking annoying. I have to use the lap car just to get back to Stewart at this point. Are you going to block me? Yes, you are going to block me. I hit the wall because of you. But I had to get this big old run on Stewart going. Okay, we got it down to 2 seconds in the meantime with all this action. All this nonsense. This is the good stuff. I'm running the bottom. He's running the bottom. Good stuff. And there's Matt Kenseth and Kurt Busch is right ahead. Who's this red guy? Some freaking fantasy car. Are we going to pass the fantasy car? They are slow as shit. God damn. Oh my god. I'm just watching this closing rate. That's scary stuff. Okay, I want to clear you. Why am I having a problem clearing a guy running 40th? Oh my man. Oh, it's getting loose. Oh boy. I mean, I feel like I only have lapped 2 cars in the third one. I mean, that might be 41st, to be honest. But we're finally there again. And Stewart he's running this weird ass line. I would really like it if these 3 car guys, yeah. If at least one of them did not pit or as early as shit to the point where we don't go a distance, so I can like shortcut it at the end of the race, and it fucks me over, and they don't have to worry about that because they have fast pit stops. Yeah, Kenseth is the leader now. He's been battling out with Kurt Busch. I feel like we had an effect on that because we got here and then finally he took the lead from Kurt Busch. Well, we're not doing anything. It's just we got here, so things started changing. I gotta let go of Stewart at some point because these are my teammates that I want to stick with. Somebody blowing up in front of me? I don't even know who that was. It looked like Dale Earnhardt, but I mean, it was just probably some similar arrangement of visuals. Because I don't tell what the hell I'm looking at. Okay, he didn't have time to actually block me, so we're going to sit underneath him. Can't exactly go anywhere with this run because Kurt Busch is not staying in front of me. I wish I could check up Tony Stewart. I nudged him. We got all these lap cars. There's just not enough time. If I could, you know, I would. Why? This freaking lap car. I was gonna say I'm gonna take the lead and start pushing a lap car, drive away from them, but it's like there's not enough time for that. Okie dokie then. What am I gonna do about this lap car? I mean, I want to go around them. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'm gonna get to Kurt Busch again. I'm gonna push Kurt Busch. Kurt push. Ugh. And we clear Matt Kenseth. Good stuff. But now Tony Stewart's in the mix, and he's usually pretty fast on his own in this game, so he might pass Matt Kenseth on his own speed. Who knows? All these lap cars. I don't think I've led a lap in this race. Maybe I led one going down pit road because I like pit really late at one point. So I mean, I might have led something. But I'm more focused on, you know, if I'm not going to lead the most laps, and that's not going to be a thing, then all I should focus on is winning the damn race. So now I've led a lap if I don't win the race, and that's all that needs to be said. At the moment, it's going to be either me or Kurt Busch, and you just shot my car all the way up to the top of the track. You should pass Kyle Petty here. Kyle Petty's running like freaking 39th or 38th, whatever. I got this fantasy car helping me from behind. Everybody's faster than me. It's annoying. Every car on the track is faster than me. And I need to work with somebody to actually do something. My cat's talking to me. This fucking lap car is trying to pass. Why? Why are you capable of doing this? I hate it. Now Kurt Busch is driving away. Stop that. I hate it all. Kenseth pushed me. Somebody push me. Get me back over there. Shit's too hard. Okay, yeah, we're on lap 100. So we're about to be halfway. At least we're not pitting on lap 100. That would suck because, yeah, that's not being anywhere close to some kind of shortcutting. I made some dust fly in my mirror. You saw that? Get down. Goddamn cat's trying to crawl on me while I'm trying to drive. This shit's too hard for this. I like it whenever my cat cuddles me while I edit videos. Not whenever I'm trying to focus. There goes Kenseth. So we've got Kurt Busch for now. Then we also have lap cars. Ricky Craven, you're having a bad day. Okay, we're going to push Kurt Busch past Ricky Craven. It probably feels good after what happened last year. I mean, I'm trying to make a good reference. Kurt Busch is pitting this time. Alrighty-o. Ricky motherfucking Craven almost dumped my shit. Okay, so Kurt Busch can go down pit road, and then I've got this lap car to push around. That looks like a fantasy car. Oh, no, that's Scott Wimmer. I don't know, I just see a yellow and black car. Don't look familiar with my blurry eyes. My blurry eyes, my blurry vision. Okay, yeah, this says fuel tank is almost empty. I should probably pit this lap then. Yeah, pull off the track. Slam them brakes. Don't speed in. Don't speed in. Okay, I don't know where the line is. It's practically invisible. Do not fix damage. I don't know how I have damage whenever I fix the damage the first pit stop. And then every time since then, I haven't, like, hit anything. Not really. I mean, I might have bumped into the wall, but I don't know. Got my cat playing around over there in the background. She's doing the weird thing with her head, or she's doing that. I don't know what she's doing. Next thing you know, she's me crawling up the wall. Oh my god, cat. She's me crawling up the wall and running all over everything. Okay, so we come off pit road. We're gonna go. Just Tony Stewart's the leader right now because he hasn't pit. And it didn't look like there was a mistake during that pit stop. Okay, so as I get up to speed, I'm gonna stay down here. Okay, I see some guy coming. That's a fantasy car. That's good to see. And we finally have a pit stop and not lose positions, not lose a number of seconds and then spend an entire run getting them back. It's like it takes 10 laps to make up 1 second sometimes. I mean, there's cars behind me. Is that Matt Kenseth? Yeah, that's Matt Kenseth. And I think the other guy's Kurt Busch. Well, golly gee. I wasn't exactly in their way. This was kind of a normal closing rate for all that. We're going to block, and we're going to start leading some laps here. I need to get me a lap car and drive away from those guys. That's what I want to do. Oh, we're coming up on somebody and kind of matching their speed. It looks like they're going to just drive off. I have Matt Kenseth's push behind me, so I might be able to actually get to this guy. Could be all she wrote if I actually get to them. Had Scott Wimmer at one point, but teammates be in the way. Trying to close into the lap cars. Sailing off in the corner hard. Oh wait, that's the leader. Tony Stewart's the leader. He made up like an entire second on us during pit stops this time. I hate this shit. I hate it. I thought I was doing a great job. I thought I was going to lead laps and actually lead the race, and instead this crap's happening. Is that my favorite fantasy car? Is that the Kroger car? With the orange and blue flames. I mean, I'm thinking that's what that is. My only guess. I'm coming. Yes it is. Alright. Can I push him past Tony Stewart and then just work with my favorite fantasy car? I like this car because it's really just amazing choice of colors. And you can recreate this, except without the blue spoiler. Stewart. Stop blocking the lap car. Okay. Go. 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 You're there. What the fuck? Can't do it. I need to pass Tony Stewart, take the fucking lead, and then get a lap car. I can't push one past him. If I get a big enough run past both of these guys, I can't even pass this lap car. You won't pass him, I can't pass you. It's one stupid ass motherfucking game. What do? I just want to drive away with the lead. They all do that, and I can't do it at all. Okay, so we're gonna get a run. This is what I can do with a big old fucking run. I can do this. So me pushing that guy, you can do anything with that. So that's Scott Riggs. That is not a lap car. With Tony Stewart's draft, I should be able to catch Scott Riggs. Will that happen? I do not know. Stewart just put himself in the wall. Okay. Yeah, we are keeping it smooth. We are making up hardly any time at all on Tony Stewart working with Scott Riggs. But, I mean, we are. We got to a second. It's barely a tenth a lap. Now we got all these lap cars that should hold up Tony Stewart. We utilize them properly. I need to get a run and pass Scott Riggs. This should be big enough. Get out of the way. Okay, now catch that guy. Try to use his draft to slingshot over to the next one. I might have to push him for a bit because there's a ways till the next cars. Okay, what are you going to do? You're going to wreck? Okay. Can you wreck into Tony Stewart? No. Oh, God, he did! Holy shit. Well, I'm trying to work with you. You're running dumb lines, and so that's what happens. Well, that's a way to make up time. Damn. Scott Riggs. Shooting all over the place. I was making up time working with Scott Riggs earlier. Now I'm not. I don't get it. Why are you up there? Let's go down here. Follow the cars. They're in the groove. And you're not. I think I see Ward Burton in a 0. Okay, he's going to block me. Sure. That guy's slow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to pass Scott Riggs finally. I think that's happening. Is that Robbie Gordon? No, I can't pass Scott Riggs. Something's up with this fucking car. I have to be working with guys like this just because on my own I can't pass. I can't get an easy, measly little run and just drive around someone like that. That's just not good. Oh my God, you just nailed Ward Burton. I'm just trying to stay in the swing of things, keep moving forward. Okay, Ward Burton is going down pit road. He just stopped to do that. I was going to pull in front of him. That way I could, you know, have a little push, but that didn't happen. Well, I got some cars behind me, and they're not pitting just yet, but they're going to have to drive all the way back up to me and whatnot. That's just how slow my car is without draft. I mean, they don't really have much draft, but they just drive right up to me like it's nothing. The moment that I don't have Ward Burton to work with. So, I'll let Scott Riggs go. And I'm going to draft with him. Just so I have someone to draft. We've worked with Scott Riggs a lot. It's 137, already says fuel tank almost empty. I think I can go another lap further than this. You going down pit road? No, he's not. Well, I use your draft. Now I got to go down. Don't speed into pit road. And we are not going to speed into pit road. I have such slow pit road entries. And it's all because I can't see where the line is. I don't know, well, my vision sucks anyways. My hands are all tight and fucked up. But, I mean, like 60 laps to go in a bit. So really, our next pit stop it has to be the last one of the race. Okay, now we can pull on. Who's that? Oh, that's a fantasy car. Get in the draft of the fantasy car. And then we got another. Yeah, that's Ward Burton behind us. And then I guess also Robbie Gordon. So yeah, we're still with these guys. There's Matt Kenseth. Drove right the fuck back up to us. Freaking Matt Kenseth. All that time. All that time just lost. Tony Stewart's going quite a ways, and that's why I feel really comfortable if I can make just a two-tire stop, my last pit stop of the race. Because, I mean, they're always going a few laps more than me. And it's all because at one point I had to go down pit road because I had no one with me. Somebody blew up. It's Tony well, damn, he got just shit smashed in so hard he's out of the race. So it really is down to just me, Matt Kenseth, and Kurt Busch. Wow. It's like you might eliminate one guy, but still the leader is always there, and you're always going to be battling the leader, so it doesn't really change much of the complexion of us battling to see if we can win the race. Because it wasn't Tony Stewart exiting out of the race, and if he was still with us, I'd still be blocking like this like I am with Kenseth. How the fuck did Ryan Newman get here so late in the race? This is bizarre. So I feel like this is the third time I've said that. Ryan Newman? Where is this so late in the race to just suddenly be in the picture? Come on, dude. Don't dump my shit. I'm trying to block. I need somebody to push. I need a buddy. Oh, that's Jimmy Johnson. God dang, look at this. We've got Mark Martin blocking his teammate Matt Kenseth, and then you got freaking three wide with Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson in the platinum car on the bottom. This Daytona 500 is getting crazy because I don't have any means to drive away like they all do whenever I'm not leading. I mean, I don't have anyone to work with unless I concede the lead, stop leading laps, and then finally catch the lap car. And that's the problem is, why can't I catch the lap car on my fucking own? Yep, couldn't block Ryan Newman forever. And I'm not trying to hit him, I'm just trying to wiggle his car around in instability due to how squirrely this game's driving physics are. That's just how it goes. I can't catch the lap car. I have the three fastest guys on the track pushing me around, And I can't catch a lap car. Man. I am losing control of my race car in the front stretch again. Why? Why does that have to happen? I don't know what I did to cause that. Still sitting the same distance behind this lap car that I have been for like the past 15, 20 laps. I don't know anymore. There goes Matt Kenseth. Can't stop him because otherwise I put myself in the wall. I'm trying to drive straight. Also trying to side draft him. I'm trying to side draft him. You can't side draft somebody unless you're ahead of them. The AI and the physics are all designed weird. I mean, if you're behind them, they don't even care. So there goes Matt Kenseth. So I don't really have a choice anymore. I'm trying to draft with him. He's not pulling down. There you go. Now can you stay down? Because, you know, you're my ally, so you work with me. Oh, Kurt Busch is here. He just got here right as we started all this shit. Maybe he'll pull past Ryan Newman and Jimmy Johnson. Now we're going to start making up time on that lap car. That's finally going to happen. Okay, big run. And you're not going to stop me. Is that Scott Riggs? No, that can't be Scott Riggs. That is... No, it is Scott Riggs. What the fuck? That's bizarre. I mean, I spent a long time pushing Scott Riggs earlier, and I couldn't get shit out of it. But now, you're on your own. Okay. So I'm gonna stick with you, and we're gonna try to drive away from them leaders. Try not to wreck my shit whenever I take 2 tires. What on fucking earth? You idiot! You moron! Oh my god! All the progress thrown away. Don't know what that was. Had nothing to do with that. So now you're behind me. And I am gonna I'm trying to let you go. Instead you're following me. Stop following me. No, hit the wall. Get down. Get down. Yeah, do that. Now can you pass me without letting Kenseth by? I'm trying to drive away. Trying to keep the lead but have a drafting buddy. Not have to worry about losing the lead. Okay, so there goes that. That was... Oh my god! And you wrecked me. You fucking idiot. Okay, get into the pits then. We're pitting. We're pitting. Get into the fucking pits now! Go in there! And don't speed in. Just change the right fucking tires. No, don't repair any goddamn damage. Stupid fucking Scott Riggs going up and down the track like a moron. Why? I don't know. I don't know what his plan is. And then he just smashes the brakes in front of me. I don't have time to pull out behind him. I got a car on the outside. Ugh, fucking hate these stupid EA Sports NASCAR games. I know the only reason Kurt Busch is right here right now is because he's already taken his pit stop. He took that damn pit stop pretty freaking early. But now we practically have to go an entire fuel run to the end of the race, you know, like freaking 33 or 34 laps, because Scott Riggs pit so early and made sure he smashed the brakes in front of me and spun me out. I don't really have any options. Got a bunch of cars coming off pit road. Maybe one of them I can do something with. I mean, there's Matt Kenseth, so I'm in the situation where, like, I'm not going to be able to pass him. I'm trying to clear Ryan Newman. Can't clear Ryan Newman. Okay, this is annoying. And then there goes Kurt Busch. I hate y'all. I hate y'all all. Love y'all. I mean, this is not y'all's fault. This is stupid freaking Scott Riggs' fault. But yeah, I mean, this is our battle for the win right here, as I know it. Okay. Get out of the way. I'm not going to be able to... Well, I guess we'll clear Kurt Busch because I have Ryan Newman's draft. Ryan Newman's finally going to take the lead. It took him a while, but he finally did it. So yeah, we can compete for this win, but now this damage is going to make it a lot more difficult. Hopefully I don't dump the leader on the final lap to win the race. I'd rather not win the race than do that, to be honest. I mean, Tony Stewart, he went and blew up, but I feel like that's scripted. That didn't have anything to do with the damage that he got from the 50 car. I think the 50 car is driven by, like Jimmy Spencer or something, or Travis Quapple, NASCAR 06. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of. But I just know Derek Cope is in this game. And I'm figuring that the 50 car is Derek Cope, the only one I can think of. So yeah, we're not the leader, because we have Kevin Harvick of all people who hasn't pit yet. Okay, so we have the speed capable of winning the race, but blocking just became more difficult because they get bigger runs with my piece of shit car. Okay, try not to hit Newman. No, I got damage. You asked stupid questions. Why can't they gauge your damage radar thing into the questions they asked? They just ask the same questions again and again, make the same statements all the time. Why don't you drive away from me, Ryan Newman? Unfortunate that I have these 3 cars that if like one checks out, and I can just have these guys right behind me, staying in the battle. I'm trying to pass him. He's being Ryan Newman. But Ryan doesn't race like this at this kind of track. I'm trying to run him up the track or something. I don't know. Okay, now I get back behind him, build up a run. I got Matt Kenseth behind me. Tiny run, not big. Here we go again. We're going to get further away this time. Making me sideways. Okay. And we clear him. Go up the track, car. Go up the track. I'm trying to. It's like I steer all the way, or steer a little bit less, and I don't know how much to steer to get the damn thing to slip up. Kevin Harvick's down pit road. I'm blocking Newman. Here comes Kenseth. The car is losing control of itself. It's getting all loose and stuff. It's too hard to block with this piece of shit. And all these, I can't block 2 cars at the same time. Can somebody check out? I don't know. Now it says that freaking Jamie McMurray's leading? I don't know. It looks like the 42 is on the map with the leader. I don't know how the hell that happens. Is Jamie McMurray going to get a top 10 here at Daytona? Okay. Okay, so we got our Roush drivers 1, 2, and 3. Not expecting that to last very long. But yeah, the supposed Jamie McMurray in this 42 is gone down pit road. I'm still only 5th. So this is why I wanted to take a pit stop as late as possible every time. But it's hard to do that whenever you're losing your drafting buddies and you just lose time. It doesn't matter. You want to, stay out as long as possible but not lose drafting buddies and to just lose time on the track. If I had drafting buddies and I went 36 laps every time, then my last pit stop could have been freaking 180 or 178 or whatever these guys are doing. Says I'm 3rd and Jimmy Johnson's leading. He's already pit? What? Okay. He's a ways away. What? How did any of that happen? I took 2 tires and we never came out ahead of Jimmy Johnson. I mean, yeah, we spun around and shit. I mean, suddenly this race is not even winnable. I mean, if I'm 3rd, Jimmy Johnson's the leader, who the hell is 2nd? Yeah, there goes Kurt Busch. And I am trying to let you go. I'm trying to keep Newman behind me. You suck at passing me on the outside for someone who has one of the fastest cars in the field. Okay, stay behind me, Newman. I mean, I guess we're going to try to make up 4 seconds in 20 laps. Good luck with that shit. If my car would drive up to Kurt Busch now. We have these guys behind me. It shouldn't be difficult. We're losing time to the leader. I don't know how the leader became the leader in this situation. And the game doesn't inform you anything. They don't even let us know that we're not supposed to be the leader after all this. They don't let us know where Jimmy Johnson is. They don't tell us a fucking thing. They do not tell us anything. And I would have raced differently if I had known that we weren't battling for the lead and just waiting for everyone to take their pit stops. They didn't tell me that. They'll tell you a goddamn thing. Fuck this game. Well, Kurt Busch, if you would go down to the bottom of the stupid motherfucking racetrack, I could push you. But no, you stay at the top, because EA Sports It's in the bitch-ass game! Don't know what the fuck that was. Can't keep up with Kurt Busch anymore. I'm getting arrow loose because Ryan won't get off my fucking ass. Can one of you pass me? Pass me! Now! Pass me! It's not hard! You do it all fucking race. What's stopping you? Kenseth, pass me. Somebody! I need a drafting buddy. I can't keep up with Kurt Busch now. The car's fucking ruined. And it's all Scott Riggs' fault. Yeah, I mean, Scott Riggs would rig a race. He's not called Scott Riggs for nothing. Him and his goddamn Chevy crap with Jimmy Johnson, I guess. I still have no idea who the fuck is second place. Kenseth, I can't keep up with you. You're not keeping this string of a minimum going for us. My hand hurts. I just want to be done with this freaking shit. We got fucked over. I'm trying to pass these cars, get this damn thing over with. I got a number of laps after I do get back into third. And then I don't know if I even want to. I want to get away from Ryan Newman. I don't want anything to do with him. If he'd stop driving on my ass, I don't know what the hell happened earlier, but the damn whole thing kicked out sideways just because he's behind me. And he's also following me. That doesn't help if you follow me. Why do you follow me? Okay. I mean, goddamn, I mean, me, Kenseth, or Kurt Busch were supposed to win this race. And in the end, Scott Riggs just cheats and Jimmy Johnson wins? What the fuck? And who's the second place car? I can't even think of one. Kenseth, I can't keep up with you. God damn, they're such awful teammates. Ryan Newman's my ally now because he's passed us so many fucking times. Because I can't follow this shitty line that they run and they just take off. Their cars are so amazing and mine's stupid. I'm tired of my shitty car and their amazing cars in this unbalanced fucking game. I'm supposed to be passing these guys, and I don't know when or how. And I'm lacking in drive off. Shut the fuck up! I'm tired of blocking. I'm tired of my thumb hurting. I'm tired of this game fucking me over. Where are you? I've had enough of you, Kurt Busch. I've had enough. I can't block you any longer. I can't. I've had enough! Enough! So there's the white flag. Kevin Harvick he was never even a part of the battle for the win in this race. Now I've got to deal with Bobby Labonte. My car is so broken. It is such a broken fucking piece of shit because of Scott Riggs. He destroyed my car. He lost me several seconds of time. Just enough for me to not be in the lead whenever I came off pit road after a undercutted pit stop. I am losing control of the car off of these fucking turns now. Because I have 70 lap old left side tires. I'm just trying to take home my top 5. Are you going to take that away from me too? I'm going to take away my top 5 finish? I'm fighting to the fucking death for a top 5. Stay on the bottom. Fuck off, Bobby Labonte. Oh my god. So that was just rigged. It's the same. It's just like on NASCAR 08 on the PS3. It's rigged by Scott Riggs. 6350. Yeah, there's Jeff Gordon. He finished 41st. So yeah, he blew up. I remember thinking that I saw that happen. So he led a lot of the race and then finished 41st. There's Tony Stewart. Yeah, he blew up, finished 35th after getting nailed by Derek Cope. Or Travis Quapple. Or Jimmy Spencer. Or I don't fucking care. So, what does that mean? Like, Josh Berry is going to win the 2024 Daytona 500? Because he is just like Kevin Harvick Jr. or whatever. Like, that was their whole freaking campaign was that, basically. Hi, air conditioner. Y'all say hello to the air conditioner. They're cooling me off after my fit of rage that I have this new problem where Kamikaze, he's got to yell at goddamn Johnny bitchin' ass Benson. And I got to throw a fit at rigging the race Scott Riggs. Because it's not the first time that's happened. It's just the other video hasn't come out yet. See you next time. That's that. And Daytona 500. Over. Barely see the car ahead of me. Like, I can kind of tell who. And we're already wrecked because y'all wreck each other. Try again, stupid fucking idiots.